Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here today is a Chevy 1500 creeper van. Let me show you. Hang on. And what we have to do is hopefully just change the spark plug because it is misfiring. I was told it was cylinder number 2. Let me tell you, this is going to be tough. And let me go ahead and pop the hood and I'll show you why. So on any normal vehicle, changing a spark plug is so easy. You just pop the hood, you got decent access to all the plugs, but check this out. The hood is popped. Normally where you would have access, there is absolutely no way, even if you take this air cleaner off. Dang it! So what we have to do is find an alternate way of getting to the number 2 spark plug, which would be the passenger side. Maybe the only way is to go through the wheel well. But let me get set up and we'll see what we could do. Alright, so anytime you have your tire off and you can see your brakes, you can see your rotor, do yourself a favor and check that out. Why not? So let me show you what this looks like, and it's a good thing we're checking. Look at the grooves on this thing. And also, look how that pad is wearing. Not cool, not cool. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and inform the owner that that needs to be addressed. And chances are, I think this is a 2000 model, so may also need a brake system flush because they're pretty spongy. But let me show you how I'm trying to get to this spark plug. Oh yeah, you can see there's number 2, and this is the only way, or the easiest way I can find to get to it. All right, let me go ahead and try to get this off, and we'll check back. I know you're supposed to use a spark plug socket, but really that's only because of the rubber piece in there that holds the spark plug when you take it out. But this is a 5/7. You don't have to go at a downward angle to get it in or out, so just using a 5/8. Alright, so this here, if you can see it, and this thing doesn't look like it's ever been fired. So I might be unlucky in the fact that this might not be the problem. And one thing I will do before I chalk this up as a loss is I'll gap it. I'll get another one, I'll gap it too, put it in, but I doubt this is it. Okay, so just a helpful hint. I was thinking about this, and maybe some of you are like, Coop, you said you're going to check the gap, but what is the spark plug gap supposed to be? Well, on most vehicles nowadays, you got this data plate under the hood. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this data plate, right about here, spark plug gap, 0.060 inches. So that's what we're gonna do. That's where you find it. All right, we'll be back. So there are two devices that you can use to check your spark plug gap. One is a feeler gauge like these. They got little numbers on them. You can just make them add up to whatever you need, which is more reliable. And then you got one of these. It's basically a dial. It goes from thin to thicker, which I don't know. They have a tool for pulling the I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, for spreading this out, they have a tool for it. But I'll just use this just because I don't have that tool. Yep, but let me go ahead and change this out. Okay, so we got it switched out. One thing I want to say also is when you put that spark plug in and you torque it down, there are torque specs. Look it up in the Haynes manual or whatever you got, but you never want to do it too tight for obvious reasons. I have started it back up, and I think we dodged a bullet because it sounds real good. Does not sound like it's missing anymore. Of course, we got to take care of that exhaust tip. Pretty shoddy work right there. But there you have that. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive and I'll let you know. Okay, well, just to update y'all, just like I originally thought, it's not gonna be that easy. It's not the spark plug. If it was, somebody would have already fixed it. So really, next step is to find either a coil pack, if this thing has a coil pack, or the distributor, which who knows on this vehicle. Well, that's it. That's all I can do for right now. I know the only way to get on top of the motor is from the inside, and I got to take a lot of stuff apart, so gonna have to wait. All right, peace.